Hi everyone. Today we're going to study the quartiles. On the latter part of this video, we're going to show an example how to compute the third quartile. Let us first define the quartiles. The quartiles are the score points which divide a distribution into 4 equal parts. To illustrate, I have here a line representing the distribution. The first quartile is here, denoted by Q sub 1. We say that 25% of the distribution fall below the first quartile. The second quartile is here in the middle. This is denoted by Q sub 2. We say that 50% of the distribution fall below the second quartile. The second quartile is equal to the median. The third quartile is here, denoted by Q sub 3. We say that 75% of the distribution fall below the third quartile. Let us study the formula of the quartiles. Let's begin with the second quartile, and we say that this is equal to the median. Let us write the equation of the median, and that is the same equation for the second quartile. This is the formula: x sub LB plus n over 2. This quantity here represents 50% of the distribution, minus CF sub P all over F times the quantity I. For the first quartile, it will be almost the same with the second quartile formula, except on this part. Take note, for the second quartile, this is n over 2. For the first quartile, we write n over 4. And this n over 4 represents 25% of the distribution. For the third quartile, it will be almost the same formula, except on this portion. For the third quartile, we write 3n over 4. This value represents 75% of the distribution. So the Q sub 1, Q sub 2, and Q sub 3 are the quartiles. The X sub LB is the lower class boundary of respective quartile class. The N is the total number of cases. CF sub P is the cumulative frequency of the class preceding the quartile class. The F is the frequency of the quartile class, and I represents the class width. Let us see this example. Find the third quartile of the distribution below. In our distribution, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 class intervals. This is the column for the frequency. There is a frequency of 2 for the class interval from 1 to 9. A frequency of 6 for the class 10 to 18. Also, we have 9, 10, 12, 7, 4 frequencies respectively. We can now compute for the total number of frequency, and that is the n. This is equal to 50. Construct another column that is cumulative frequency, denoted by CF. The terms are here. This number 2 is copied from the frequency of the first class. So 2 plus 6 equals 8. So we write here 8. 8 plus 9 is 17. 17 plus 10 is 27. 27 plus 12 equals 39. 39 plus 7 is 46. 46 plus 4 equals 50. The last number here must be equal to the total number of frequency. Let us now write the formula for the third quartile. Now, let us do the step 1. That is to find the third quartile class. Let us get this portion here, the 3n over 4, and let us find this value. We substitute the value of n as 50, so we have 3 times 50 divided by 4. The product is 150, and this is now divided by 4, so we have 37.5. We are looking for this 37.5 item. We say that this 37.5 item lies in the third quartile class. For step 2, we shall locate this 37.5 in the CF column, the cumulative frequency. Here is the cumulative frequency column. We can see that the numbers grows bigger as we go down. Looking for the 37.5, we can see that it belongs to this class. So this class 37 to 45 is the third quartile class. For step 3, let us collect the required values. We started with 3n over 4 from step 1, and we know that value is 37.5. Next is the x sub LB. This is the lower class boundary of the third quartile class. We write here 36.5. We got this value from the lower limit of the class. This 37 minus 0.5 is 36.5. The CF sub P is the cumulative frequency of the preceding class. Here, the CF of the third quartile class is 39 and the preceding value is 27. So we write here 27. The F is the frequency of the third quartile class. This is the number 12 that we copied here. I is the class width, and this is equal to 9. It means for every class here, there are 9 numbers included. For step 4, we substitute the values in the formula and solve. The x sub LB is now 36.5 plus the 3n over 4 is 37.5 minus the CF sub P, that is now 27, all over the F, which is 12, times the quantity I, which is equal to 9. Simplifying further, the 37.5 minus 27 is 10.5. And then let us multiply this 9 to the numerator. We will get the 94.5. We simplify this fraction into 7.88. And the sum of 7.88 and 36.5 is the third quartile value, which is 44.38. We say that 75% of the distribution scored below 44.38, and that is the third quartile. This is the final answer. I hope you learned something from this video. See you again next time.